Hi everyone, welcome back to Slimefun 101. I'm Mutilate, and today we're going to be looking at the Ancient Altar. Now the Ancient Altar is going to be the most advanced machine that we've created so far, and it's amazing for making all kinds of magical items to make them more advanced magical items, as it so is with Slimefun, one thing makes another. So let's get started. So if we go into our guide, a couple of sections we're going to look at that we've not looked at before. The first one is magical gadgets, and the second one is magical items. So if we look inside magical gadgets, we can see there's an ancient altar. Now the ancient altar is made inside the magic workbench. Now we made that in the previous tutorial. And to make it we require an enchanting table, some magical lump 3, 8 karat gold, and obsidian. These are then what's going to make the ancient altar. So let's pop that into the magic crafting table. So this is one we made in the last tutorial. So we can see here I've already started making something. We'll just take those out. And we want obsidian, 8 karat gold, 8 karat gold, magic lump 3, and the enchanting table. We'll punch the workbench and let it do its magic, and we have an ancient altar. Now this is a two-part machine, so if we go back into the guide and we go to the magical items, there is something called an ancient pedestal. Now we need 8 of those, and if we have a look, they're also made in the magic workbench. We need obsidian in the 4 corners, 8 karat gold, and a block of stone. Now the difference with this is, instead of getting 1 item, it's going to give us 4. So we only need to make this twice and we'll have our 8 items. So let's do that. So we'll pop our obsidian into the corners. We will pop our stone into there, and our gold ingots into where we need them. And we'll tidy back up. So let's punch. Now there we go. We have 4 ancient pedestals, so we'll do it again. Put our stone in the middle, obsidian on the outside, and we'll punch the crafting table. There we go. We now have 8 ancient pedestals. Now, the machines we've seen in the past tutorials, you place them in the world. We're going to be doing the same, but in a slightly different configuration. So the ancient altar, if you look here, I've mapped it out on the floor. Our ancient altar is going to go on top of the glowstone, so we'll place that down. And then the ancient altars are going to go round in a circle, round the outside of the altar. Okay, so 2 blocks away, place. Okay. Doesn't really matter, but I like to place them with the hole pointing up. It'll make sense as we get further through this. Okay, we'll then place the rest. Okay, again keeping the 2 blocks away on the north, south, east and west, and 1 block away in the corner. So we're making a circle. Okay, we'll place, 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 and place. Okay, so that's that done. Okay, so this is the foundation of the ancient altar. Okay, as far as Slimefun is concerned, the machine is now made and it's operational. So how do we use it? So if we go back into the guide and we go back to the magical items, we can make runes. Okay, all kinds of different runes. If you have a look, there's an air rune. Okay, and it's got a 3x3 grid, the same as we'd expect, and it's got a blank rune in the middle, some feathers, magical lumps and so on, and that will then give us 4 air runes. Everything's made starting with a blank rune. So for this guide I'm going to show how to make blank runes. It's the same no matter what you're using. Now you may be wondering where we're going to place this because we don't have a dispenser. However, if you have a look, we can see that there's 3x3 grids. If we fly above here, if you have a look, we can see that we do have a 3x3 grid. 1, 2, 3 ancient pedestals, 2 ancient pedestals and the table in the middle, and 3 ancient pedestals again at the bottom. That is our grid. So if we have a look at the recipe, we're looking for stone, magical lump 1 and some obsidian. So the way I do it is I like to face one direction. Place the magical lump, hit the dispenser with the magic lump, and it will now float above it. Now you only have a certain amount of time to complete this, so we'll do it a bit quicker. So magical lump, stone, magical lump, stone, magical lump, stone, magical lump, and some stone. And if you look back at the guide, the middle block was obsidian. We take our obsidian and we hit the ancient altar with the obsidian. Okay. You'll get some noise, lots of sparkle effects, and the items are now being sucked into the ancient pedestals. Okay. And, well, big flash, and our ancient rune will pop out the bottom. It's that simple, but it looks really complicated. So if we do that again, okay, so we'll go back to the guide. We can see it's magical lump stone, and if you work in a circle, it's usually the best way to do it. So stone, magical lump, stone, magical lump, stone, magical lump, stone, and then hit with the obsidian. And we can watch the items getting sucked on in. Okay, I quite like using this because it is so much different than the other machines, and it's pretty. Okay. And here comes our blank rune. Okay, just pick that up. Okay. So that's the ancient altar. It looks a lot more complicated than it really is, and I'm sure you'll enjoy using it. Now, if these tutorials are helping, then please remember, like, subscribe, come join the server at play.wondercraft.tv. If you've got any suggestions for content that you'd like to see a tutorial on, leave it in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.